excited. I wanted to film something really quickly just to kind of introduce myself, let you guys know who I am. And I figured since it's a makeup channel, I should do some sort of makeup while I'm here. It's a novel concept. Let's do makeup on a makeup channel. The only thing I can do like without thinking too hard are my brows. So you guys are going to watch me do my brows. I might eventually do like more of a tutorial for my brows, but for the time being, I'm just going to do them and talk to you. My name is Jess Cole, and I am 36 years old. I happen to also be a Libra. If you follow me on Twitter, you probably could already tell that I'm a Libra because I'm not one that likes to get involved in the drama. I get nervous and I get anxious when stuff like that happens. I actually still am at a place that I kind of get my feelings hurt when people say stuff that's mean. Oh, maybe I shouldn't include that in my video because then people might say more mean stuff. Well, okay, if you're watching this, please don't say mean stuff on Twitter. It hurts my feelings. I wanted to start a YouTube channel now for a really long time. If I'm being honest, I've just been extremely nervous about starting it. I'm definitely one of those people that is like super socially awkward. Now, I am a mother as well. I have a teenager. Yeah, that's super weird to me too. My teenager will be 15 in about, oh gosh, 10 days? Yeah, that's insane to me. My child came out to me as trans about 2 years ago at this point. He is, his name before he told me what name he'd like to be referred to as was Madison, and the name he prefers is Aaron with 2 A's. And I like that name. I think it's a really cute name. So I have a son named Aaron, and he's pretty rad. So I'm very proud of him for like being honest with me and just wanting to be who he is. You know, so many people are just going to hate him just because he wants to be authentically himself. I'm proud that he, in the face of all of that and in spite of all of that, still just wants to be himself and just wants people to know him for who he is. Like, my kid's pretty rad, and I'm pretty honored to be his mom. I always felt kind of weird when people like, I get a lot of compliments saying like, oh, I think it's so great how accepting you are of your son and how kind you are to your son and how like, I don't know, like proud you are of your son and all of that is because he's trans. And at the end of the day, like, he's my kid, you know? I shouldn't be praised for something that parents should be doing anyways. I shouldn't be praised for treating my kid like a parent should be treating their kid because it should be normal. Parents should accept and love their kids no matter what. Like, it shouldn't be, I love my kid because, or I support my kid because they do this, this, and this. No, I love my kid because I had this kid and it's my kid, and one thing all kids need is someone in their life that loves and supports them unconditionally in every situation for like ever, you know. And that's really important. And so as much as like I always really appreciate how kind people are to me, I think that, you know, I always want to say something like, hey, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm his mom, you know, that's it. There's no like, I'm his mom if he fits in this perfect little box that I envisioned when he was a baby. No kid fits in any perfect box. I don't care. And I didn't really have a perfect box of what I wanted my kid to be. The only thing I ever wanted my kid to be was happy. That was the only thing that I've ever wanted for my kid's life. And ever since, like before my kid told me who he was, like the whole truth about who he was, we dealt with a lot of like depression stuff, and we didn't talk, like honestly talk. You know, since then, he's able to talk to me and come to me. Really, in reality, like that's what parents want. They want to feel connected to their kids. So yeah, since my son came out to me and told me who he was, you know, like his truth, we've gotten a lot closer. Like, I feel pity for parents that shut their kids out because they come out to them. Like, you spend all these years raising this child for you to cut them off when they tell you something like that. No, that's just ridiculous to me. Like, it doesn't even make sense, because they're missing out on so many wonderful things. They're missing out on being a part of their kid's life, and I just don't understand. Like, if you weren't gonna love and support your kid, why'd you have it? Like, if you were gonna put conditions on your love, then why did you have a kid? Because that's not how, like, being a parent is. So yes, if you can't tell, I'm super passionate about being a good mom to my kid and making sure he feels like not only can he be who he is, but he can come to me about anything. That's like super mega ultra important to me. I don't know how good of a job I do all the time. I'm far from a perfect mom, but I try to make sure that every single day my kid knows that I love them and that I'm proud of them, and that everything about them is perfect. A little more about what I want to do on this channel. Currently, the majority of my following is on Instagram, and that's where I post all of my work. But I'd like to get more into YouTube, where you guys can get to know me. I can talk to you. We can interact. I'd like to see if I can get the majority of my following to kind of come on over here. You get to hang out with me here. If you would be so kind, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to this channel. I would appreciate it so much. And leave comments down below. I like talking to people. So ideally, I'd really like to try to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can start doing that kind of fun, interacty type of content. But until then, you know, if you leave comments or you want to interact with me, you can always go to my Twitter. Username's the same, JessColeBeauty. You can go over to my Instagram if you want to see some of my work, see what kind of artist I am. I really have a lot of like exciting ideas. I really want to make this channel something that's about me, like meeting and interacting and, you know, getting to know my followers better. So like on Instagram, it's really hard to get to know the people that follow you because it's all like super removed. On Twitter, it's a little easier because I can chat with people and respond and get to know them and interact. But I would really like to make YouTube the place where I can really get to know you guys. That would be amazing. but you know, things have changed over here, so you can't really do a lot of the interactive stuff until you hit 1,000 subscribers. So fingers crossed I'll get there. I have an idea. So I think it would be super fun to get to know you guys just a little bit better. So maybe if you're watching this video, if you could just kind of leave a comment, tell me what your name is, and tell me maybe where you're from. That's kind of a good intro. It'd be cool to see like where people are that follow me. So these are kind of the final brows. They are pretty darn serious. No, if I'm going out though, I just line them with like fill them in with the ColourPop Auburn brow pencil and call it a day. These are the brows I do when I'm doing looks on Instagram, a little bit more carved out, a little bit more extra, and it gives me a good structure kind of my eye and lid space, you know, to work with. Anyways, so I hope you enjoyed this little kind of hi, this is who I am, and I'm super happy that you're here. I'm really grateful that you're watching my video and that you took the time to come on over. I really can't like express how excited I am to like start this channel and to have people that are willing to support me like from the beginning, like that. Like, I don't want to get all teary because then I'll mess my face up, and I've got to do a look here in a little bit, but like it means the absolute world to me. So excited about getting to share my work. I'm so excited that like anybody even wants to see it or anybody even wants to follow what I do. It's literally mind-blowing for me. It doesn't even make sense. You know, I felt like I was so old, and there was no way that anybody would care what a woman in her mid-30s is doing with makeup. And then I found this amazing community on Twitter that cared and that like welcomed me and made me feel talented and important and special. You inspire me. You make me feel like special and creative and beautiful and funny and all these amazing things. And you know, before I started sharing my art, I was just some girl that did makeup in her bathroom and then washed it off because I didn't know what to do. I thought I was too old, and you guys have shown me like every single day and how like amazing you are, that you know, when you have a dream in life, just go for it, and like no matter what, and never like let anything stop you. You know, it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter, you know, it doesn't matter if you're a boy. It just doesn't matter. If you are passionate about this and you enjoy doing it, just do it. Just do it and treat people kindly, because they'll treat you kindly in return. Well, I'm going to stop rambling, but once again, thank you so much for watching this video. I am so excited that I'm finally doing this, and I have like 5 videos in my head that I'm planning out, so I'm super thrilled. And I don't really know exactly precisely where this channel is going to go. I'm going to let it evolve on its own. I think it's just going to be a place for me to be with you, to let you know the person behind the makeup looks, behind the pictures. I think I'm just going to let this be whatever it is, and as long as I'm having fun, that's really all that matters. And please, please, please remember that you are enough. Your art is enough. Who you are as a person is enough. Makeup is art, and art is supposed to be fun. And as long as you're having fun, then you're doing it right. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Have a great night, and I'm so excited to see you again very soon.